Good morning, students. In today's class, let us start with the general wave equation. In our previous class, we had started with the topic on uniform plane waves, right? So, in today's class, we will be continuing with the general wave equation. So, the general wave equation can be obtained from the Maxwell's equations. It can be obtained from the Maxwell's equations. Okay, Maxwell's equations. Let us consider linear, homogeneous and isotropic medium. That is the identical medium. Medium is not changing from one medium to another medium. It is identical. Refractive index and other all parameters are constant. So such medium we call it as a linear, homogeneous and isotropic medium. So for such medium we have the Ohm's law given by J bar is equal to sigma into E bar. This is the Ohm's law for such a medium where J bar is, what is J bar? J bar is the current density. J bar is current density, right? Then the sigma is nothing but the conductivity, and E bar is the electric field intensity. It is the electric field intensity. Fine. So this is similar to what relation we have, that is V is equal to IR or I is equal to V by R. I is equal to V by R, or this we take it as V into G, right? Conductance. So I is equal to V into G. Reciprocal of resistance is conductance. So I is equal to V into G. So this relation is similar to this relation that we obtained for the Ohm's law. Okay, in electric circuit. Fine. Now, this few of the Maxwell's equations we have here. So these Maxwell's equations are del cross E bar is equal to minus mu dou H bar by dou T. Okay, minus mu dou H bar by dou T. Fine. We have minus mu into dou H bar by dou T. Field theory, right? So we are dealing with the field theory, right? So wherein we have started with the general wave equation, del cross E bar is equal to minus mu dou H bar by dou T. Then another equation we have is del cross H bar is equal to sigma E bar plus epsilon dou E bar by dou T, right? This is second Maxwell's equation, right? Then del dot B bar is equal to 0, del dot D bar is equal to 0. Del dot B bar is magnetic flux density, divergence of magnetic flux density is 0, divergence of electric flux density is 0. Then we have del dot H bar is equal to 0, del dot E bar is equal to 0. H bar is the magnetic field intensity, where E bar is the electric field intensity, right? So let us number these equations. Take it as 1, this as 2, this is 3, and this as 4, right? So here, to eliminate H bar from equation 1, to eliminate H bar from this equation 1, let us take curl on both sides of equation 1. So if we take curl on both sides of equation 1, then we have del cross E bar is equal to minus mu of del cross dou H bar by dou T, minus mu del cross dou H bar by dou T. Take it as equation 5. Del operator indicates what? Del operator indicates the differentiation with respect to space, whereas dou by dou T indicates the differentiation with respect to time. Correct. So what is this del operator? So this del operator is nothing but dou by dou X plus dou by dou Y plus dou by dou Z. This is our del operator. Yes or no? Now we get according to this del operator. So this we have taken the curl here for the equation 1. So we get this as del cross of del cross E bar, del cross of del cross E bar is equal to minus mu dou by dou t. I am taking del inside because as the scalar quantity I can take it inside. So minus dou by dou t of del cross H bar, del cross H bar. Take it as 6, equation 6. Substitute value of del cross H bar from equation 2. So this del cross H bar value from equation 2 into equation 6. So what we get here? If you substitute this equation 2 in equation 6, right? So what we get here, this equation will be del cross E bar. This will be equal to minus mu dou by dou t, dou by dou t. So we have substituted equation 2 in 6. Okay, so put equation 2 in 6. So what we are getting here? So minus mu dou by dou t del cross H bar. Del cross H bar is sigma E bar plus right, epsilon dou E bar by dou t. Epsilon dou E bar by dou t. Correct? So what will be our next equation then? So based on this, our next equation will be right, our next equation. So let us write the next equation according to the equation what we got. So it is del cross E bar, del cross E bar. This is equal to minus mu dou by dou t of sigma E bar plus epsilon into dou E bar by dou t. This was our previous equation. Yes or no? Now let us multiply inside here. So what we get? So this is del cross E bar. This is equal to minus mu sigma dou E bar by dou t, minus mu sigma dou E bar by dou t, correct, plus minus, it is minus mu epsilon dou square E bar by dou t square, minus dou square E bar by dou t square. We know the vector identity. The vector identity is del cross E bar. This is equal to del dot E bar minus del square E bar. This is the vector identity, important vector identity. Memorize this. This is repeatedly used in most of the derivations. Okay. So this, let us take it as 7 and this as 8. Now substitute del dot E bar. We know that del dot E bar is equal to 0 from equation 4. Right? We can modify this equation 8 now as del cross E bar. Okay. So this will be equal, del dot E bar is 0. So this will be equal to simply minus del square E bar. Take it as 9. Take it as equation 9. Right? Next, substitute value of del cross E bar in from equation 9 in equation 7. So put equation 9 in equation 7. Put equation 9 in equation 7. So what we get? What was our equation 7? So this is our equation 7 here. So if you put this equation 9 in equation 7, what we get? If you put equation 9 in equation 7, minus del square E bar, this is equal to minus mu sigma, because del cross E bar is minus del square E, right? So that is equal to minus mu sigma dou E bar by dou t, minus dou E bar by dou t, plus minus, it is minus mu epsilon dou square E bar by dou t square, right? Take it as equation 10. So this is, I can write dou square E bar is equal to mu sigma dou E bar by dou t plus mu epsilon dou square E bar by dou t square. Okay. So take this as 9a and this as 10. This as equation 10. Del square E bar is equal to mu sigma dou E bar by dou t plus mu epsilon dou square E bar by dou t square. So this is the wave equation for the electric field E bar. This is the wave equation for the electric field E bar, right? Similarly, now what we have to do is we have to multiply both sides of the equation by epsilon. So if you multiply both sides of this equation, multiply by epsilon. So if you multiply by epsilon, what we get? Del square epsilon E bar, the epsilon E bar, this is equal to del square epsilon E bar is equal to mu sigma dou by dou t of epsilon E bar. I am multiplying with epsilon on both LHS and RHS. So plus mu epsilon dou square epsilon E bar by dou t square. Now what is d bar? D bar is equal to, what is d bar? D bar is equal to epsilon E bar, correct? So substitute this d bar is equal to epsilon E bar in above equation. So we get here, if you substitute this, del square d bar, this is equal to mu sigma dou d bar by dou t plus mu epsilon dou square d bar by dou t square, d bar by dou t square. So this is the wave equation for d bar, in uniform medium. Take it as equation 11. Okay. So from these equations, next on similar lines, what we can establish here. So on similar lines, the wave equation for H bar, can be obtained by taking curl on both sides of the equation 2, on both sides of equation 2. So if we take curl on both sides of equation 2, what we get? Del cross H bar, H bar is equal to, what is our equation 2? Just let us go back. Equation 2 is del cross H bar is equal to sigma E bar plus epsilon dou E bar by dou t. So if we take the curl of this equation, then we get del cross H bar, this is equal to del cross sigma E bar plus epsilon del cross dou E bar by dou t. Take it as 12, equation 12. As del operator, again it is dou by dou t, right? Dou by dou t. So here what we can do, we can take del inside. So this del operator we can take it inside here. So del operator, take it inside here. So if we take del operator inside, because it's a scalar quantity, so this comes out to del cross H bar, this is equal to sigma del cross E bar plus epsilon dou by dou t of del cross E bar, Okay, this is equation 13. Take it as 13. Now substitute del cross E bar. Put del cross E bar, this is equal to minus mu dou H bar by dou t, in equation 13. So the relation we already have this, del cross E bar is equal to minus mu dou H bar by dou T. That is the relation between the electric field intensity and the magnetic field intensity, right? If we put this equation in equation 13, then what we get here? So after substituting, we get del cross H bar, this is equal to sigma, del cross E bar is this, so I'll put this, minus mu dou H bar by dou T. I hope everybody are following, students. Yes, plus epsilon minus mu dou H bar by dou T, minus mu dou H bar by dou T. So what we have, students, here? So here we have, yes, del cross H bar, we got this equation. So based on this equation, now I can write del cross H bar, this is equal to, again I can write it, simplify further, so minus mu sigma dou H bar by dou T plus, right, minus, it is minus, because plus into minus is minus, so minus mu epsilon dou H bar by dou T square it is. Okay, so why it is dou T square? Because see here we have previous equation, that is del cross E bar is minus mu dou H bar by dou T. So this is epsilon dou by dou T, it is, this is epsilon dou by dou T here it is. So here we have minus mu epsilon dou square, that is dou square H bar upon dou T square, minus mu epsilon dou square H bar upon dou T square. Take it as equation 14, equation number 14. Again consider the vector identity. Yes, so del cross H bar, this is equal to del dot H bar minus del square H bar, the same vector identity that we considered previously. Now substituting del dot H bar is equal to 0 from equation 3. From equation 3 we have this del dot H bar is equal to 0. If you substitute this equation in our equation number, that is this identity equation, take it as this 15. In equation 15, if you substitute this, then what we get? Del cross H bar, this will be equal to, this del dot H bar is 0, so it is minus del square H bar, take it as 16. Substitute this value of del cross H bar in equation number 14. Okay, so if we substitute this equation number 16 in equation 14, what we get? This equation 14, so it will be minus del square H bar. So because del cross H bar is minus del square H bar, so this minus del square H bar, so this will be equal to minus mu sigma dou H bar by dou T, minus mu sigma dou H bar by dou T minus mu epsilon dou square H bar by dou T square. Okay, dou square H bar by dou T square. That is, I can write del square H bar is equal to mu sigma dou H bar by dou T, yes, plus mu epsilon dou square H bar by dou T square, Okay, so this is our equation. Wave equation for the magnetic field H bar. So this is for the wave equation for the magnetic field H bar. Now if we multiply both sides by mu, if we multiply this equation both sides by mu, we get del square mu H bar, okay, del square mu H bar. So if we multiply both sides with mu, then we get del square mu H bar. Okay, del square mu H bar will be equal to del square mu H bar, right? So this will be equal to mu sigma mu sigma dou mu h bar by dou t plus mu epsilon dou square mu h bar by dou t square. Therefore we have, what is b? B is equal to mu into h bar. B is mu into h. Therefore we have del square b bar is equal to mu sigma dou b bar by dou t plus mu epsilon dou square b bar by dou t square. So take this as our, so this del square h bar equation, we had taken it as a previous equation for del square h bar. Del square h bar, let us take it as 17, take it as equation 17. Del square h bar equation, let us take it as 17. Then this equation, let us take it as equation number 18. So this is the wave equation for d bar. This is the wave equation for b bar, right, in the uniform medium. Hence in general we can write. So we have got all the equations now. We got the equation for, that is first we got it for, what was the first equation? We got it for del square e bar equation, correct? Del square e bar equation. Then later we got it for del square d bar equation, that is equation number 10 and 11. Then later we got the equation for del square h bar. We got the equation for del square h bar, so that is equation 17. Fine. Then later we got the equation for del square b bar, So based on this we can generalize and we can write it in the form of a matrix or a determinant. So that is a del square of all the four parameters, that is e bar, d bar, h bar, b bar, right? This is equal to mu sigma dou by dou t, of e bar, d bar, h bar, b bar, plus mu epsilon dou square by dou t square, this into e bar, d bar, h bar and b bar. Take it as 19. So how we got this equation, students? So this equation is our previous equations, what all we have got, right? Just now I showed those equations, right? So that is our equation 10 here for del square e bar. So I am writing del square of e bar, d bar, h bar and b bar, that is equal to mu sigma dou by dou t. I am writing into the bracket, that is under determinant, e bar, d bar, h bar and b bar. Similarly plus mu epsilon dou square by dou t square of e bar, d bar, h bar and b bar, right? So we have got the equations here. Similarly for del square h bar and also for del square b bar. So this is the wave equation in 3-dimensional. Because it is 3-dimensional, because here we can write each of these e bar, d bar, h bar, b bar in the 3 axes, that is x, y and z axis. So it is 3-dimensional. So this is a wave equation for in 3-dimensional for all the field vectors, right? Hence we have derived this equation. So in today's class we have taken up the general wave equation, and we have derived the equation for the general wave equation in 3-dimensional. The final equation that we have obtained is del square of e bar, d bar, h bar, b bar, that is equal to mu sigma dou by dou t of e bar, d bar, h bar, b bar plus mu epsilon dou square by dou t square, of e bar, d bar, h bar, b bar. So fine, students. So I hope everybody have understood. If there are any queries in the today's class, then send your queries to me. I will clear your queries. Thank you.